Hi, welcome back to the A&S Way. We are at Enchant Christmas in Las Vegas. We thought we would show you one of the Christmas activities that we have here. This is in downtown Summerlin, so literally 5 minutes where we live, and it's in the Las Vegas ballpark, which is I forget what team that is actually, what our home team is, but it's a Christmas themed event, a bit like a market with events, food, so we're going to check it out.
Hi. Hello.
Santa Claus is at the end of the concourse on the right, heading to the left.
Oh. Made it into the event. It's very different to what we get at home. I guess it's a compressed winter wonderland.
Yeah, I think
You
so,
think?
but maybe without all the rides, the thrill rides, because we have the big wheel and everything.
It's the maze.
But it is a
We're going
lovely
into that now.
maze.
So we're gonna go. I just see the maze entrance, and we're gonna go try that now. And I think there's an ice rink, isn't there?
I didn't know if you wanted to work.
So we've got some fake snow before we get to the maze. I don't know where it's coming from, but they're doing quite a good job. Look at this. So Selena's smart. We've booked the very first slot you can get in here at 4:30, so it's before everybody gets home from work and on a Monday. Otherwise, I think it'd be quite busy. She was saying there's a lot of queuing that happens. I think you're supposed to come in with kids. Yeah, who's here without children?
Can come. We're here without children.
Yeah, just us. The rest of the people are with kids. We don't want to go to Alaska. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of it is a maze, but not one that you'll get lost in. You're not meant to find your way out. I think it just leads you to different landmarks. There's reindeers and blue.
Until we end up lost.
No, because adults can see. It's really open as well. I've only ever done one other maze when I was a child, so it's hard to remember how that was.
Yeah.
But this you can't get lost in. And all you'd have to do is look at the landmark. Yeah, it's nice. We haven't really done many events here.
No.
Recently.
What I should have said at the beginning is that Enchant Christmas is a Christmas event that they do across the US as far as I'm aware. So there's different places. I don't know how many places, but there are a few places that they hold this event, and Las Vegas is one of them. The tickets were $35 each, booked online, and then you pick your time slot. And we came as soon as it opened at 4:30, and it's not that busy, but I have heard that the event can get very busy.
On the way down the stairs.
I missed that.
Something the US do, they do all events, all holidays, all events a lot bigger and a lot better, so people take weeks decorating their homes. Our street's probably got a good 5 or 6 homes that have done everything, so from lights to reindeers to snowmen to inflatables, and then people on the local groups asking which are the best houses I can take my children. I know we do Christmas, don't we?
Yeah, you would expect most every house.
But not necessarily Halloween and all of the others.
Yeah, so pretty much from Halloween is when the houses start playing dress up.
It's quite nice. The ballpark, really.
Oh, when you think about
It
it.
doesn't have to be, yeah, I guess a diamond is small. So it looks like there's a game. They give you a scratch card, which we didn't take, and you have to go to each of the areas, and you'll see that there's all of the named reindeers and different things that you're meant to scratch off. And then they said you can win a prize of going to Alaska.
So the reason we didn't participate is because we heard at the very end when they were were explaining to someone else that you get put into a draw and then you can win a trip to Alaska. And I was like, no, we have no interest in a trip to Alaska. Somewhere warm,
England
yes.
feels like Alaska to me, and that's enough.
But I'm kind of gutted we didn't take it now because I would have enjoyed playing the game.
It is very nice here though. So we've met some other adults that come in with no children, so it's fine.
It just changes, doesn't it? It's not, doesn't go to the last one that you're on, it's changed to a different colour. So it's kind of, how would you describe it? It's basically an event centred around a huge maze.
So far, yeah, the maze is the central bit, which is in the middle where the baseball would be taking place, and then all around it are shops, which we haven't ventured out to yet because we're still in the maze.
Yeah.
But then within the maze, they have places where you can get drinks, snacks.
Yeah, snacks and drinks, which Selena noticed there's no mulled wine here, so we're not sure if it's just not a US thing or they just don't have it here.
Yeah, which is, I thought there would be mulled wine here in
I think
the US.
the kids are having a great time. It's like a little, you're in a maze, you get to search around, they're playing on the light boxes.
And we're finding many other couples that have come here without
Not
children.
many, we found one.
Yeah, okay, one.
Haven't seen any others. We'll see what the shops hold outside. I don't know whether they're doing any Christmas events or not.
Oh, and there's ice skating as well.
Oh yeah,
here.
that's the other main
There's
event.
ice skating, you can see Santa Claus, if Santa Claus is someone you want to see at Christmas.
But you're not allowed to bring your own ice skates because I'm sure they're about to rent you some for an exorbitant amount of money. Ah, look, the ice rink. Making popcorn.
They need to support.
$12 for picking popcorn. Do you want to see how much they charge?
Let's see.
Next up, it looks like there's Christmas stalls around the edge where you'd normally get your baseball food. One of the things I don't think we've ever recorded is we used to go to Belgium and France
For Christmas
every
markets,
Christmas.
yeah.
It's a little bit like that.
But
Less
no-
traditional.
Less traditional, but
Less
nowhere
busy.
near as cold. So I tell you a story. The first time we went to Belgium for their Christmas markets, and decided that it was sensible just to wear a t-shirt with a very thin jumper and not even a thick coat, and then wondered why he didn't make it 30 minutes in minus temperatures in Belgium.
Yeah, it was horrific. But I learned after that to wear layers. But we used to go every year either to Lille,
So we've done
Bruges,
Belgium,
Brussels.
Antwerp, Lille as just mentioned. So yeah, it used to be every year for Christmas we would pick a Christmas market type thing.
You just drive your car, drive onto the train, you get off of the train the other side, drive all the way through to Belgium. It's what, a couple of hours?
Yeah. Now we have one 5 minutes away. Okay, it's nowhere
Yeah,
near
this-
the size or its expanse.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the same feel, although we've never had a Christmas maze. We usually get the Christmas Ferris wheel,
Yep.
food. The food's good, sweets,
Yeah. It's an
or candy.
experience.
But it's very good, I think, if you have children. Like everything in America that's a service, it's very expensive. So I think you already mentioned, didn't you? It's $35 per person.
$35 per person, and as we mentioned earlier, it does get really busy, and I can imagine once the crowds come in and start building up the maze, I would say if you want pictures, come early, because then you're not having to queue or like fight
Right.
for people for pictures. Also, we had a look at the ice skating and it
Sold out.
sold out, so you have to pre-book. So when you book your ticket, it asks you for add-ons, and I didn't add anything on, but
Actually really reasonable. It's only $8
I was
to do
surprised.
the ice skating. I don't know how long you get, maybe half an hour, but I think that's pretty reasonable considering they charge $12 for a bag of popcorn about this big.
the ice
and
skating is
the
more worth it.
drinks were $13, I think.
13, 16 if you wanted their light bulb cocktail.
It's very, very expensive, but it's to be expected. But we're going to have a look around the shops now and see what they've got. Maybe go back into the maze. There's a digital way that you can play the maze games. We might do that.
We've been having a long debate over Father Christmas. Anton wasn't told the stories of Father Christmas when he was younger, but we have seen that there's a part where you get to have story time with Mrs. Claus, Father Christmas' wife. pretty cool, I think. I don't ever remember that as a kid because usually you always go to Santa's grotto, ask for some presents, sit on his lap, and then you've got the elves there. But here you can have story time with Mrs. Claus.
All I wanted to know is, what's the female version of Father Christmas? Would it be Mother Christmas? Would it be Sister Christmas? That was it.
Why did you want to know?
Because what would... This is a question that's not answered.
Maybe that's a question for the viewers.
You gotta understand all of the genders. Like we saw somebody say person Christmas. Therefore completely gender neutral.
So we finished at Enchant Christmas at the Las Vegas ballpark in downtown Summerlin. I think we spent a little over, I can't remember, about an hour and 20 minutes here. We're very efficient with everything that we do. Apparently we did the maze far too quickly, as one of the security staff said to us. But we did the maze. We couldn't do the skating because we didn't book it in advance, so they did say that you should book if you know you want to do the skating. And then we walked around, but Ant's hands are now freezing.
Yeah, it's cold. I think it's 7 or 8 degrees centigrade, but anything below about 14 is too cold for me.
Yeah, it is chilly. So for those of you
You're wrapped up. You got your
that
gloves.
are
Everything.
wondering, no, yeah, as in it does get chilly here. So those who are
freezing.
wondering whether Vegas gets cold over the winter months, it definitely does get cold. Not like England cold, but it does get cold.
Yeah, it's not as cold. It's just it's always bright. The sun's out. It's rained one day this winter.
I think so. Yeah, something like one.
Otherwise,
day.
it's bright sun. It's just really, really cold for me. And I think it lasts quite a while. I think it lasts a good couple of months, 2 or 3 months.
We will find out soon enough.
It's been 2-3 weeks already.
But let us know what you think. We're just trying to show you more of what it's like to live in Vegas and in Vegas over Christmas. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.